Maureen.
Hi, you all right?
Evening. Well, for making it, everyone. It's exciting. I mean, I'm always excited about like Howard joining us from the States, but we've got Joe all the way from Cornwall.
I know, right? Super exciting.
Which technically and culturally is further than America.
Well, it's definitely the right time for that debate. Let's crack on. The end of last session takes some explaining. I'll just check with our tech wizard. Christian, are we streaming it?
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay. I need
Cool.
like the 5, 4, 3, 2. Why does that always make me think of Wayne's World?
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
Why I did that. And we have Grim the Dwarf joining the star-studded his brother-in-law's house because of storms and air in California and all sorts of exciting things happening over there. So well done for making it, Howard. It's great to see you. So last session finished in an interesting way, and I'll tell you for why.
Oh, there's the bugbear calling.
That's the bugbear. It was a bit of a heist. It was like a well-timed, well-oiled machine. Grim, the dwarf, was distracting Azok, the hobgoblin chieftain, with his absolute best banter and patter. The hobgoblin was eating it hook, line, and sinker. Obi's hands were around his neck, trying to very quietly and stealthily unclasp the necklace, and then he rolled something that looked a little bit like double critical fail.
In the office.
And then chaos ensued. And in the resulting chaos, Akiri sadly lost her consciousness and is fading into death. But Grim, on the other hand...
Wait. I lived the people last time that we were fighting like an Oni goblin that was dealing...
Right, what's going on? No, I'm streaming. Midnight? Get Christine to freaking start doing some stuff.
One more thing, right? I mean, yeah, we've gained a level. Yeah, we've gained some items and stuff. Yeah, we've got the throne. But if we could just get one more thing, that would make our run on level 3 absolute perfection. We'll just nip in quickly, grab ourselves a wee ring, and we'll be off before the break of dawn. But it didn't work out like that, sadly. In the meantime, much more interestingly...
I can't leave you alone.
I know, right? Father has shared a new recipe with Alan for herbal tea. They spent many hours last session trying it out in the ancient teapot of Nakat.
Yes.
And actually, Alan, in that teapot, you can now blend a whole new flavour of Constitution tea. It's beautiful. Really, really tasty.
What, plus 10 AC for 10 hours?
No, but it does last twice as long.
Oh, okay. Cool.
As long as Farlan is able to add one of his good berries to the mix.
Awesome.
When Wood Elf and Minotaur their powers combine, rarely do such wonders be seen.
Oh, you weren't here. You weren't here for the whole waxing my string thing, were you?
No, I wasn't.
No.
Okay.
No,
that was me that walked in at that moment, looking the other way.
Nice. Okay, so the good news is you've managed to work out where the guys are. You were escorted by a large group of hobgoblins to the Goblin Registration Center. Basically, think Gringotts, only with a much worse smell, frankly.
Okay.
Like lots of goblins, they kind of gave you a little bit of an interview there, and that's where Alan's actually been. It's taken Alan quite a long time in the registration center, but he's finally finished. There's a friendly bugbear next to you who's offered to take you wherever you want to go in the hold of Azrock. So where do you want to go?
Hmm. Well, we're sort of split up from my party, Mr. Friendly Bugbear. Do you know, have you seen some travellers come through here recently?
Who be your friends?
Oh, just explorers of the dungeons. Some wood elves and some
The
orcs.
new lot up there. Went up north to see Azrock.
Yeah, I think we'll make a
Yeah.
wander up there if you like. I'm sure they're having a great old time exploring, and we'll probably
You got
need.
papers. You got your papers.
Oh yeah, it's taking me ages. Here they are.
The bugbear looks at them upside down, pretends he knows what he's doing, and nods and passes them back.
I
Yep.
saw it quizzically look at it and go, oh, okay.
These are good papers. Oh, okay, follow me. Follow me.
Let's go far on. Obviously, we know nothing of what's going on, right?
No, absolutely nothing. But neither does this bugbear, FYI.
No.
Like, the way I'm running the timeline is this is like 5 to 10 minutes before what happened in the throne room.
Right. Okay.
I am in the throne room with everybody. Yes.
Yeah, you're in the throne room. I kept you along with the party as you suggested at the end of last week. There you go. Lovely. Lovely. You know, you're kind of moseying down the corridors. Give me a perception check, both of you. That's Farlan
Yep.
and Alan.
Hey, 1 second, just waiting for my character sheet to load.
Yeah, sure.
I'll be-
It's not important at all.
Oh,
Alan, as you're walking along, something doesn't feel quite right in the air. Your warrior spider senses begin to tingle, and echoing somewhere from the south, you hear the sounds of heated battle. Like far south, echoing on the corridors, but definitely the clank of steel upon steel and the birdie shouts.
can you roll it for me, Matt, whilst it's loading? Because it's taken an age.
Okay, I
Otherwise,
can't
we'll
do
be here a
more
while.
than I've given Alan anyway. That's fine. Adam rolled a 20, so we'll just
Okay,
we'll say you
cool.
both know that.
Right. Are we talking like this way? We can hear it, or back down this way?
Back down where you came from, like back down here,
Okay.
like down from. Obviously, you can't see those two bugbears at the moment. They're there.
No.
as
Yeah. No.
placeholders,
Yeah.
but
I sort of like
Probably-
whispered to Farlan.
even further away than that, possibly.
I sort of whispered to Farlan. Did you hear that? Can we make out any voices to recognise, or is it too far away? Do we recognise any shouts?
You definitely don't recognise them. They're just the guttural roars of bugbears and the clash of steel. Sounds like whereas before they were practicing their drills, this sounds more like panicked fighting.
Yeah. I'll sort of talk to the bugbear and say, what's that noise? What's going on? Oi, come back here, bugbear. Can you hear that?
Oh, they're probably just. I can't hear a thing. They're probably just practicing. They're always practicing. I have to do it on a 3-day. Every week. Drills. They're a hard taskmaster here, but the pay's good. You want to sign up?
No, we're all right. We're having a good old time just being explorers down here in a
Who's that? There's
non-violent
Taint
way.
up there. Taint, yeah, come and meet the new blood, Taint. Yes. Greetings. I've met your companions, Minotaur.
Oh, cool. Were they what were they up to?
Remind me your name.
My name's Alan, and this is my companion Farlan.
An unusual name for a Minotaur, Alan.
Yeah.
My
My cow parents are dead. But,
It's an unusual Minotaur.
I'm just a chef. I make lovely tea.
I could take one of you to see Azrock. The other, I could do with having a quiet word.
Like, well,
No, not
no,
no.
we stick together down here. We don't like splitting that much. We're well-travelled companions, and we don't tend to split up, I'm afraid.
Yeah, very, very well. So be it. Follow me, please.
Thanks, Mr.
I
Bugbear.
will
Bye.
So I'm not. I'm getting a vibe, getting a serious vibe from this bugbear. So I'm gonna ready myself for something to hit the fan.
Great.
My hand's always well. I'm carrying minus anyway, so it's fine.
You can both give me a perception check
Another one.
again. Yeah,
Let's see if I can get it as good as last time.
yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be useful. 1 second. It is now open. Perception.
Hooray.
Not so good, but not bad. How can a Minotaur be more perceptive than a Wood Elf? How's that?
Just on this occasion,
Maybe the Woodolph is distracted.
the
Remarkable.
bugbear that was leading you initially, the first bugbear you met,
Yeah.
has Farling, you don't notice this, but it just stops and blocks the path. And Alan, you can see why from where you are, and you see because you see the dart hit him in the neck, like a little green-rimmed black dart with these cruel barbs, like on the outside, sticking out of his neck, and he kind of stops for a second and then keels over it in front of you and Farland.
And Taint as well.
Yeah, Taint's alive.
Yeah, but
Taint,
what's Taint's reaction to this? What's he doing?
Taint just tries to run behind you. Hide! They've found us. Hide!
Who's found us? What's going on?
Well, I will tell you in a minute. My map reveal is not working, unfortunately. Hang on. There we go. You get a glimpse around the corner of 3 drow, Alan.
Goddamn drow, Farland.
Yeah, one of them, the one at the back, is smirking at the dead bugbear, and he's still got the blowpipe to his lips. The other 2 with cursed, barbed scimitars. And as you notice them, they come around the corner. They notice you at the same time. Farland, your eyes would probably prick up.
Yeah.
Because there's this last drow, the third one comes around the corner. He is carrying a rapier. This rapier is, even though it's very dark in here, glows with a dim light of its own. And you give me an intelligence check.
I was just familiarizing myself with my kick-ass spells.
If you can't find the intelligence check, you fail the intelligence check.
No, I have to go back. Sorry, it's a little bit slow, so I have to go back to.
No, I'm joking. It's fine. Take your time. Although that should definitely be a rule for intelligence.
I'm not rolling today.
Do you know
Nightmare.
what? Sword doesn't remind you of anything at the moment. Nothing springs to mind. Just seems swordy. Good.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. It's at that stage. You hear the shouts of battle from the room to the north. The sound of barking dogs, and you see a goblin run past you with cut marks all over him, who dies before he gets very far. There's definitely something going on in that room to the north, but you've got your own problems, so that's good. So I'm going to have you roll for initiative.
Oh, I don't want to.
The way you've been rolling
Minotaur
well.
Barbarian, why didn't you want to roll for initiative?
Yeah.
Why does it say advantage? That's a bit weird.
Farland,
How many level in Barbarian do you have?
5.
Okay.
Farland, roll for 10. Alan, I can't see you in the initiative order.
Well, it's got a weird box I've never seen before. It says 3 advantage.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know what that means. I've never seen that before.
No.
Basically.
Oh my god, you rolled it twice. You rolled a 3 and a 2.
Oh really?
Yeah, basically that was you rolling advantage. That's what it's saying.
Wow. Standard initiative roll for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll call you in half an hour when it's your turn.
Yep, I will. Yeah.
So that about takes us time-wise to when the combat starts. Farland, what would you like to do?
Well, I'd like to cast a spell. Oh, here we go. Swift Quiver. There we go. So, basically, on each of your turns that the spell ends, on each of your turns, you can use a bonus action to make 2 attacks with a weapon that uses ammunition from the quiver.
Nice.
You make such a ranged attack, your quiver magically replaces the piece of ammunition you used with a similar piece of non-magical ammunition. Any piece of ammunition created by the spell disintegrate when the spell ends.
How long does that last?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah.
1 round.
Go for it. And that's an action to cast, I guess. But then you get your bonus action. Who are the attacks going at? You've got the drow with the slightly bright sword. You've got the 2 drow behind him. They're all males, by the way. That is important in drow society, as you'll know.
Yeah.
And then we've got the bugbear. I assume you're not fighting at the Minotaur.
I'm going to shoot at the one with the blowtorch. The blowpipe, wasn't it?
Yeah, the one at the front.
The drow welders.
The blowtorch would be weird. Yeah, the blowpipe on the basis that is.
Most likely poisoned.
Yes, and also it's a range attack, isn't it? So it's in the current situation, it's more dangerous.
Yep, go for it.
But I'm going to shoot with Hail of Thorns. So if I take anything else, it's a win.
Yep, go for it.
I know, sharpshoot's great. Let's do it. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I get another attack.
You see? If it hits, you can roll for Hail of Thorns. It hits. Roll for damage, and then click on your Hail of Thorns button, and we'll see how that rolls. 21 points to the boss man. And have you got a Hail of Thorns button there, Lee? Or?
I have. It's not worth playing. It's going to come through about 20 times in a second, I think.
Yep, good fun. I love Hail of Thorns, man. It really feels like hail.
Okay, I see why. Hang on 1 second.
Yep. I'll go ahead and make those deck saves. They're all going to fail, I think. I was 13, so one of them, the last one passes. The rest take an extra 3. Nice. So there may well be an uneasy truce drawn in the room above, but this bit is happening simultaneously to the bit that's already happened with the Akiri falling over and the warg and all that stuff here. Talking of warg, this one is going to be running towards the Hound of Ill Omen, seeing a fellow creature. It bites the hound. Doing 10 points of damage. So it grabs Akiri's hound right round the middle and just throws it onto the floor in the corner. And as it hits the sack in the corner, it just dissipates into like a shadowy ether. Uma, if you remember, you've got Azok, the captain. He's next to you, and then there's his consort next to him. There's another bugbear to your north. There's Grim surrounded by spirit guardians, blades at the door, wargs to the north, and all guns blazing.
What on earth were you up to last week, you lot?
We were doing fine.
Yeah.
Until
someone decided to snatch some kind of necklace or someone's neck, and then it all went to shit.
Getting bad kids shouldn't steal.
It is-
I would like to reference all of you having terrible roles in every campaign I've ever played with any of you.
Rarely has the vote been quite so.
The
Wait,
guy who rolled 5 ones in a row. Speaks.
let's do not like mix me in everybody. I remember you when I came. I did at least 3 critical strike every session in Courts of Strahd for like 5 sessions in a row.
You totally do.
That's true. I do remember that as well.
Uma, what would you like to do other than roll?
are we still attacking, or are we trying to? I don't remember us trying to negotiate. We were just going hell for leather.
It's not really up to me. It's up to you what you want to do. It's your turn. I mean, you haven't negotiated yet. There was talk of it out of character at the end of last session.
Oh,
That's definitely the plan we should go with.
You
Tell
decide
him
what
he is
you want to do.
alone and afraid in the room, and we will stop aggression to continue his mission as long as he gives us the thumb right now.
Is that what you're saying out loud, Obi?
It's not my turn.
Okay, cool.
what he said, I'll say that.
D&D 101.
I would say that. Enough. This is far enough. You are going to die if you carry on like this. We want to work with
Intimidation.
you. We're on the same team. I don't know how this has happened, but enough.
I can't wait to get in that room. I cannot
We-
wait to get in that room.
Let's talk
Intimidation, please. Uma.
before this
You have
goes bad,
advantage on the
everyone.
ground that you just killed half of his friends, and he's currently blind. So, intimidation with advantage.
Your intimidation. I was trying to negotiate.
Right,
I mean,
that's how drows do
you
it.
are
Ground negotiation sounds.
you are a
very
drow
difficult.
in a
This is
place
my-
where
this is the
drow
way I
are considered
negotiate.
enemy.
Yeah. Okay.
He's intimidated, right?
I mean, he does seem to be intimidated. He looks around the room wildly, and you see like his arm go back as if to stop Lacana like doing anything else. And he whispers to her, "Hold off your damn morgue. We can still walk out of here." And the atmosphere in the room kind of goes down a few degrees.
Everyone breathes. Okay.
Anything else? You can't do anything else in your turn. Unless you're
No. I will pass the negotiations on to my able friends. Okay.
This round, 1, 2, 3, he's going to come and attack himself a Minotaur. Phew, phew. What's your current AC, Christian?
I've been drinking tea, right? So 16.
16, so
Yeah.
not 24 then. That'll be 18 points of... Sorry, 7 points of piercing damage.
I'm not raging. Yeah.
Nope. And 11 points of poison damage.
How much in total, sorry?
18
17.
total.
18.
18, yeah. Nice. And he shouts at you, "Why are you helping these damned hobgoblins?" Akiri.
Yeah. I think I'm just kind of slowly dying on the floor.
Options are limited. You can roll a d20 or you can roll a d20.
Do you know what? I think I'm probably going to roll a d20.
So you can use that d20 to roll a 20 and you stand back up.
Okay, cool.
That's my
Let's do.
Just roll a 20.
Oh,
You'll be right.
oh, it's doing that lots of times. I don't know how to do that on that bit. Sorry.
That's okay.
I should do it on here instead. Oh dear.
That's not a 20.
That is not a 20.
Next to you, Grim, you just see Akiri like lizard blood splurting
Fitting
out
way.
onto the
Great.
concrete next to you, while another warrior, he moves over to there, and he is going to fire his crossbow at Alan. One of them doing 14 points of damage. Alan, can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
As this hits you, you feel a shudder as the poison starts to spread underneath your fur, and you are now poisoned for 1 hour.
Ouch, ouch.
Which gives you disadvantage on ability checks and disadvantage on attack rolls.
Oh, wow, that's quite bad, actually.
Yeah. I know what you're thinking. I wish I had a little icon to successfully manage that property.
Yes.
That makes it all better.
Nice.
Oh, all right.
love the icon.
I know.
Don't like the fact
Yes,
it's
I know
fucked
you're,
me up.
I know you're poisoned, but it's quite cute, right? It's a little green drop. It's nice. The warg goes and stands next to its companion, obeying the quick shouted commands of the hobgoblin commander. The other first one you saw with the sword disappears into the shadows. Obi.
Right. So, one of these hell beasts at the top, I assume, is a friendly demon shadow dog thing.
No. They're both the killers of the said
No.
dog thing.
Yes, very good, very good. Okay, so
I think there's been a truce negotiated.
Are you still invisible? Or no?
I am completely out of second level spell slots, so that's a no.
Yeah. When you perform, is it greater invisibility you were using anyway? It was only like normal invisibility, wasn't it?
Yes, it's just normal. I don't have access to greater yet. I'm pretty sure that's a fourth level
Yeah.
spell.
Right.
I'm pointing over at the little intellect of hour that people seem to have forgotten about.
What?
Yeah.
Christian, nothing to see. Your friends are back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can't wait to get the room now, huh?
Just kill that fucking thing.
Is the brain devour more my issue, or talking our way out of this more our issue?
Don't worry, the intellect devourer is my top priority.
All right. Well, first we will do this bonus action thing here. This to give Kiri 5 health.
Thanks.
You don't get the bonus 17 damage to that healing there.
No, Matt. The game says I get sneak health, so she gets 13. That's what the game said. So that's how that works.
Okay. I see. It's like game, DM.
Yeah.
All the players.
Absolutely, that's how that works.
So how many do I get?
5. 5.
5. Thank you.
Better than nothing.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, and just so we don't lose another character, I'm going to take a pop shot at that thing with my bow.
Makes sense.
If I can find it. I assume that hits.
That's a hit.
And I believe because there are no enemies around it, my class provides me the sneak damage. But I could be playing it wrong. You tell me, DM. I don't want the game to dictate what happens here.
Hang on.
Yep. Take your time.
Sneak damage. Yep, rogues get that. You're fine.
Excellent.
It's dead. The arrow hits it in the center.
Wow.
Explodes out. It had taken some damage last time to the Guardians, actually, so it was not on full health.
Excellent. And then I will use the rest of my movement, I guess, to attempt to join this conversation without actually saying anything.
How do you? Yeah. Stupid question.
Talking of dwarves.
So first, I will use Channel Divinity on Ikiri. So take yourself up to half your hit points. And does anyone else look half weathered? More than half weathered.
You know, I'm starting to look a little haggard, but you know.
But you're not below. You're not below half. All right. So Ikiri, you go up to half your hit points, which I'm sure is less than 40.
Yeah, I'm on 21 now. Thanks.
I'm going to charge over here to join the conversation. Ooh, where's my token? For some reason, I can't grab it. It's odd. Yeah, I can't grab my token.
Going Robo-T, I think it could be me, so I'm going to set up my camera for a minute.
Perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't see or hear anybody. Connection's gone right now.
I can hear you, I can't see you.
I can hear you, can't see you.
I've just turned my video off because my bandwidth just disappeared, so I figured I'd turn my video off. It might keep me going for just a little bit longer. I've gaffer taped it. It's all good. I've gaffer taped it.
Got a bit of gaffer. It'll all be okay.
Grim, what was the result of your ruminations? I'm sorry, I missed the last part of your instruction.
No, I was trying to. I can't grab my token, so I'm just reloading Roll20 real quick. 1 second. See if that fixes it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up next to Uma and the bugbear.
Yep.
And to join the conversation. And I'm pretty sure everybody else in the room, all the bugbears, take 20 points of damage if they don't save their wisdom saving throw.
Are you trying to...
I'm certainly... Well, I forget to designate them as, not taking damage.
So, having negotiated a truce, your guardians then come in.
They shouldn't have attacked us, should they?
And mess things up.
There we go, right there.
Ooh, that's sprues.
You kill the bugbear next to you, like outright.
So is that? I can.
I think he's probably gonna. He's got like 2 hit points left, and he just failed his dexterity check. So.
Wisdom. They take wisdom 16.
He rolled a 3 anyway.
Right. And they take half if they don't save, so 10 or 20.
So just for the record, that's not how that works.
What the hell has just happened there? I've got some devourer next to me now.
Do I have to? Oh, Obi, do I have to roll each time for each one, or just once for the whole spell?
So. One, it's one of my favorite spells, but that's not how that works because otherwise you could just like AoE clear dungeons with a 3rd level spell. So particularly because it like scratched my brain when we were doing it last week, but it's when a creature enters the area for a first time, you cannot force it to enter the area by moving.
It's Spirit Guardian.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when they at the start of their turn, if they are inside, they take damage.
Right. So when you initially cast it, that'll it happens. Or if they start their turn, you can't just sort of like.
So I can't run into it. Got it. Okay. Right. So when they start their next turn, they'll take the damage, or they'll take the
correct.
Right. Got it. All right. Well, I'll stand here and I'll go ahead and hit. Yeah, well, I'll be right here, and I'll hit this guy just my warhammer. That one.
Yep, nice.
Ooh, I like the hoovering concept. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, that was something when we were playing last week. I was like, I played a cleric a lot, and I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. But I'm not going to say anything right now.
No.
I looked it up immediately after the session, Matt. Calm down.
I think we said in the session it should have been the start of their turns. I think when she said that in the session.
Oh, there we go.
By then we'd rolled already.
No idea what anyone's talking about.
I'm with you.
Just nod. Just do that. Go, yeah.
Roll,
Mm-hmm.
roll for damage on the first hit to miss, I guess.
Yeah, first hit to miss.
Because that shit would be better than Fireball.
Yeah, you're quite right.
Yeah, I was pretty pleased with that.
Cool.
All right,
Kyron,
that's what I got. Nope.
Okay. Kyron, on you.
Nice. Okay, so these two, just saying, this guy and this guy are like try to be not. They are not like enemies, but these two guys here are enemies.
No.
Yeah, the wargs are currently enemies, but the two hobgoblins to your south are the ones we're attempting to negotiate with.
The wargs didn't attack.
Kill everybody else.
The wargs had a command from one of the hobgoblins. They stood by the door. Since the peace was negotiated, the other one just went and stood by the door to guard the door.
Okay, so I'll Eldritch Blast this guy.
Yeah, sure.
Hang on. So you had a big fight, and they negotiated peace, and they killed them again.
We got to show them we're not messing around. Kill everyone else.
It's aggressive negotiations, okay?
Yeah. That's how we do it.
So, right, okay. So you're trying to keep one guy alive.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Right, okay.
Anything else, Karen? I guess the second one goes on the brain.
No.
Where did the brain come from?
To designate the targets, like.
Karen blasted with a green shower of energy the bugbear, and as the bugbear limped into unconsciousness, in his place, standing on top of his bloodied corpse, is a brain on little legs.
This seems like it's gonna be a long night. I'm gonna cast.
Well, in this circumstance, since he first entered the sphere, wouldn't he immediately take the damage?
Yeah.
It would be at the start of his turn.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Fate on myself.
Makes sense.
If it's not there when you cast it, it's at the start of its turn.
Thanks, Pete.
Gotcha.
Our resident cleric expert stepping up to the plate. I appreciate that. I'm going to go and have him take a wisdom save then. 13. I guess that's too low. So what damage would you like to do to the intellect devourer? I'll rephrase that. What damage can you do to the intellect devourer?
Oh, is that the Guardians of... Is that my spell?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the 20 or half damage was 10.
Cool. He took the full 20.
It's like a little mushy brain, right? It's got to be dead.
It's not dead, but it's like, it's just taking loads of hits. It's kind of badly bruised.
A mushy brain.
Okay. It's probably not going to try. It's difficult for it to want to fight here. Let's just see what its options are. Like, if I was that brain, he knows he's in trouble, right? But
let's go find a cow.
The best bet of getting him up here is finding a cow.
Mm-hmm.
Uma?
Yeah.
Can you... nothing to worry about.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Could you go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw, please?
Good luck.
Oh God, no! Not again.
Come on, Emma.
Characters. Oh, that'd be right.
It's good. She passed. Which means it still takes some damage, but it's not a lot.
I'm going to react.
Damage. No, you're not going to react. You're not going to react.
I am.
You're not going to hellish rebuke my brain.
Of course, I'm going to hellish rebuke you.
Its brain, it just like this scourge of purple psychic power comes off of it, and it's met by fiery force as these flames ripple off of the drow, annihilating the brain, leaving behind pussy, burnt, smouldering brain material.
You like that spell, don't you, Aaron?
It tried to devour my brain. How dare!
Alan.
Hello.
Your
Well,
poison.
yeah. This Drowsel's been speaking to me, and I said, I didn't start this fucking fight, you twat. And then I'm going to rage and hit it twice. But-
Please kill everything, Alan.
But it's a straight one, hasn't it? 'Cause have I got disadvantage on strength?
I always loved it.
What was it?
You get disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, but rage gives you advantage.
Yes, so it's a straight thing, isn't it? So I'd roll it twice.
Rage doesn't give you the advantage. So reckless gives you advantage. So
Yeah. So I'm doing that though. I'm raging and reckless and
First
everything.
one to hit, roll for damage.
Shouldn't it?
I always loved the expression twat.
Sounds even better when you say it.
Why is it not coming up with damage in? What's going on with my roll 20? That's really weird.
You can still click on minuses doing all the things, and it'll still do the damage.
Yeah.
Should do anyway. I'll try. Yep. There you go. 27. You recognise from fighting this drow, it's very similar in terms of style and skill to ones you have fought before. It is a very skilled combatant. It parries Minos with one arm while its gauntleted hand comes up and is the blade on the other side. You realise you're up against a fearsome foe. Anything else?
I've hit him with 27, right?
Yep.
I don't want to do it now, but fuck it, I'll do it. I'll do it again.
Are you action surging?
Yeah, let's do it again.
Double. Oh,
No,
give me a quick roll.
Yeah.
Did you get to use your bonus action for an attack if you score a crit as well?
No, because I've already bonus action, didn't I, to go rage.
Yeah, makes sense.
But oh, hang on, no, sorry, that's that one. I got divine action, divine what's it as well?
Yep.
So action,
Divine
so divine fury.
Nice. He's like really on the back. He's just trying to stop you from getting past to the warrior behind. He just, with every slash, he's muttering at you and swearing in undercurrent. God, fucking surprise!
Kaplan.
But he ain't dead.
He's not dead. Taint is gonna go. Minotaur, these combatants are fierce. I wish you luck. And he runs away.
Amazing.
You could say Tate is a bit of an arsehole, couldn't you?
That's
He's
what I'm saying.
Officially one of my favourites. This bugbear's going to run away also. He's one of my favourite bugbears in the world. Azrok's going to go, what do you want? Why do your guardians continue to attack my creatures unabated? Wisdom saving throw, I guess. Right, you would like to attack him with the guardians? So,
Yep.
He fails that, so roll for damage.
Let's see. Well, I guess that's the question. Do I roll each time for the Spirit of Guardians?
Yes.
I would guess so, yeah.
Gotcha. All right, hold on a second. Here we go. No damage.
Okay.
Did it come through?
Yep. He's looking
17.
hurt, knocked out, and he just screams at you. Oh! No! Akana, do not attack. I have information that could be useful to the drow. Enough to buy my life, surely. I yield, man.
I'm just saying, if he has information about a brewery, I'm gonna behead him.
I mean, totally fair. Lakana
Just
growled and she's going to just take a step forward and just kneels next to him and starts to tend his wounds.
Can I drop this? Can I drop the spell?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll drop the spell before any more damage is inflicted.
Done. Valen, on you.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
The drow in front of Alan
I-
is pretty injured, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's who I'm gonna shoot in the face.
Yeah,
that's the
makes
guy
sense.
with the sword. So can I? I need that to be on.
I mean,
This, can I?
he's quite heavily armored, but it's up to you. If you like to sharpshoot or not, or do as you will.
Oh, sharpshoot. That should be enough if it gets through.
Yeah. Just double click it, roll it twice. The humidity is shit. Howard was lying in his log.
That sharpshoot's little devil, isn't it?
Flying over his head, and while he's kind of parrying the blows of a Minotaur, he's still managing to swing out the way of your arrows. Anything else from you, Farlam?
I assume more than a minute passed since I last attacked.
No, 6 seconds.
Pardon?
6 seconds.
Oh, since my first attack, so the one when I cast Mystic Quiver or whatever it was called.
Yeah. Oh, hey, yeah, you can absolutely do that. So you can use your bonus action to do it again. Nice.
Cool.
Such a good spell. Love that.
There we go.
Roll for damage. Alan, the drow in front of you just drops to the floor with just like an arrow stuck out of his eye.
Big fan of that spell.
Huzzah!
You guys are all over us. There's very few enemies left.
And you were so worried, Matt.
I was so worried. Exactly. Anything else from you, Farm?
I'm just reading it again.
Any anti-poison bonus actions?
Yes, there is.
No,
no, it's one action.
One charge in his anti-venom left, I think.
I have a couple, I think.
I've
I think 2 left.
I've got protection from poison, but it's an action.
Okay.
Don't paladins have anti-poison stuff as well?
Any movement, Farlam?
Yes.
Where am I?
Recommend your condition with the Leonans.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to move. I'm going to move up towards Alan.
Okay. Leave you to do that.
Hang on. Oh no, that's all gone a bit weird. Hang on.
That's right. I can do it.
If you can do it, that'd be grand.
Just kind of
Not too close to Alan. Not. I don't want to be within swinging distance.
Yeah, don't surprise me. You know what happens.
Okay. Uma, it's on you. There's a hobgoblin warlord begging for his life on his knees in front of you. A situation which you're probably more used to than the rest of the people in this party.
Here we go. I do not appreciate the hospitality that you have shown us today. Give me a reason now why I should not remove your head from your useless body.
What did you want with my necklace? What treachery was this? How did the drow so infiltrate my ranks? I believed every word you said, drow.
And I did not lie to you. You have betrayed me and my fellow companions.
Then
you
why
attacked
did you
us.
try and steal my necklace.
I will not argue with you. Tell me why I should not remove your head from your body.
Are the hobgoblins, are the bugbears gone from this room?
All have been slain.
Very well. In the there's a pot, a ceramic box, if you will, in the corner of the room.
Yes. What about it?
Look in it, and I will tell all before I leave this place.
The whole time that Uma is yelling at the bugbear, Obi is standing next to Grim, like giving him an elbow in the ribs, just like.
So he points over to this corner where Karen is.
I'm looking inside.
You can do that as a reaction, just to expedite the narrative.
Yeah. I'm looking at the thing he's pointing to.
There is
Fireball.
there's some ceramic. It's like a big ceramic box. It's kind of rounded on the outside. Looks inconspicuous enough, but inside is a head. It is a pussy, nasty head, but it looks like it's only recently been removed from its shoulders. If you're any immediate judge, and it looks to be blue. In fact, Karen, it is Reg's head.
Hey.
Okay.
Grim, this is something you should. Did we need these things?
Yeah.
I've done
You
everything.
used it once.
I've done everything Xana asked of me. This was the last price for an easy alliance. Between the Drow and the Guild, there was very little room in this damn place. The Legion must survive. The Drow took my dagger, and with it went my sight. They asked of me, the Guild, a boon. If I could take out last remnants of this broken house, the Guild would ally with me against the Drow.
Hobby, wasn't this like one of your relatives?
Okay, let's move on. Akiri, it's on you. That's probably over 6 seconds.
Okay, I get it, Matt.
Oh.
It's fine.
I'm just going to kind of come over and see what's going on now that I'm kind of upright and not feeling so rank. I'm just going to come over and kind of stand next to everybody else and see what's going on. There's no
occurring?
fighting. There's no fighting going on or anything. I can't see that everybody's kind of kicking off.
There's a little bit of tension in the room.
Bit of tension, but nobody's attacking at the moment, are they?
No. I give you. I just wanted to leave you a chance to perform any actions if you wish before moving to the combat down south, which is still very much going on.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think I'm just going to kind of
Cool.
Stand around, have a look.
In which case, this Drow warrior is going to charge into the Minotaur and begin trying to slice the horns off yet again.
Hello.
The first attack does 8 points of piercing damage, reduced to 4, but it does do 13 poison damage. The second attack misses. The warg does nothing and sits there. Obi, it's on you. Anything to add words-wise?
Can I mean, Charon's holding the face up, correct?
Yeah. I think he's holding it towards you because he said like you and Grim should see this, right?
My exact word wasn't this one of your relatives?
There's no way you don't recognize this. It's instantly and horrifically familiar. Yeah, anger, fair one.
Anger. I just don't know how Obi reacts to anger because he's like diplomatic for the most part.
Be interesting to see how he hangs on to that diplomacy.
I'll do it for
you. You can see we did everything that Xanathar asked. It is, but now we can broker a peace with you instead. Just let me live. Take the head.
So there's a brief moment where Obi's face is just all orc, tusks bared, eyes blood red, and then the mask slips back over. Who was your contact within the guild? Where did the order come from?
Straight from the top, I'm told. Within through that Wyvern riding ogre thing in Skullport, and you see, I have a few bugbear. They call themselves diplomats, but they've got very spiky clubs for diplomats. And I'm well aware of what's sitting in their skulls. I'm not stupid. This is not my first campaign.
Right.
Something from that head's house moving into lower levels of the dungeon, invading, seething, interrupting Xanathar's plans between their family and the Drow. He's as caught in the middle as me. Or he would be trying to broker peace with us.
Obi snatches the necklace off of his neck.
Fine, I didn't want the necklace anyway.
Consider this as an advancement on our payment towards retrieving your dagger. And as he says it, he makes direct eye contact with the wife. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Farlan, this is really good news for you. The drow appears from behind the shadows to attack you. He is going to be doing. He misses with the first attack. Oh no, he doesn't, because he was in hiding. So he hits with the first attack for 23 piercing damage and 16 necrotic damage. The second attack, while your back's still turned, is trying to slice underneath your back, and it hits you for 21 points of piercing damage. And your body shudders with a further 24 points of necrotic damage. And he cackles as you see energy pulse down the blade from this drow.
Jesus Christ.
And then comes the dagger to the back of the kidneys for a further 25 points of piercing damage.
The hell?
That's a shitload of damage.
As you turn around, Farlan, as you turn around and look at the grin.
That was all aimed at me. Sorry, I had my headphones out for a second.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Holy shit! That's why I was taking it so well. So, of course, someone's in trouble.
Yeah.
That'll be you.
You've just taken 102 points of damage.
Okay, well, I don't need to work out how I am. Good for that. Is it too early in the session to say why always me?
You're at the back. I made it very clear. He'd stepped into the shadows, and he's drow, so he's bound to be in a furry. But also, as you turn around, the last thing you see is his blade. So I'll give you another intellect check on the blade. Now it's a bit closer. You can have advantage.
Yeah, a bit closer.
A little bit closer.
I mean, I find blades much easier to identify when they're in your chest.
Oh, it's that blade.
No. The first one was at your back.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah. So 16. So I knew you'd recognise it. It is. You've seen this blade before. You've sparred with it on many occasions. It was your mentor's blade, and glows with a pearly white. You can even see before your eyes close the gold leaf patterns engraved on the hilt that were forged by your mentor himself before he disappeared into this dungeon.
Shit.
It's a great comfort to you. in this time of
Yeah,
trouble.
right now, it's giving me a warm, fuzzy feeling.
It's the first thing you've seen of your mentor in many moons. Grim, on you.
Huh. So I assume I don't know what's going on outside this room.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all. That's great.
We hear anything?
Mm.
Too far away.
There's a cloud of daggers in the way. There's a lot going on here. I mean,
Who made the cloud of daggers?
Obi.
Duh.
I'm gonna let Grim. I'll give you a perception check on the off chance that your spider senses are tingling, but I'm gonna set the difficulty at 18. You've got good perception, so there's a chance here. Okay, you do hear a bit. You hear not specifically, but you hear that there's battle going on outside.
All right. I'd say I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Okay. I yell to OB, drop blades. I'm going to go take a look. So I get
OB,
there with
drop
my normal.
blades?
Huh?
You're going to drop the blades as requested or not?
Convince me.
I hear something on the other side. Let me take a look so you can negotiate our safety with Azrock and what's her name? Larkin.
Okay.
Okay, they're gone.
Just in time for me to finish off with a dash through the door. 5, 10. Taking a peek around both ways. What do I hear anything more? Do I see anything? I even bounce out to here.
Yeah, you could see like an elite warrior fighting someone in the distance, and now you can more clearly hear the sound of Moo.
Yeah.
You recognize it as being Alan.
So let's see here. I've got, let me just make sure, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15. As I use my last 10 to move, I yell back over, Alan needs help. And I head down to there. And let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that's it. I'll hold.
Okay, Caleb.
Okay, since my job here is done, I will go.
I mean, you should definitely leave the Hobgoblin Warlords alone with as fewer people as possible. 100%.
I mean, there is 3 people. One is a fearsome drow. One is a half orc, basically raging.
Hey, it's not my job to make choices. It's my job to try and strike fear into the hearts of my good friends.
I go with double movement.
Yep.
We're
coming, Alan.
Alan's in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't seen
They haven't seen you yet.
And you're not making a lot of noise currently, so.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alan.
I don't know that I've had more than like 3 conversations with with Farland in the entirety of the campaign. So yes, Alan is in trouble.
Oh man,
Alan, it's on you.
Yeah,
I've been passed out for 2/3 of it, I think.
To be fair, you do get snatched into the ethereal realm all the time.
I mean, this party really missed Dave, and is
miss
because
miss and miss.
Every other people is dying instead of him.
Done.
Okay, that's it.
Yep.
Azrock. Drow, please, you must let us go. The battle outside is not surprising. I imagine that will be the incoming forces of the Drow overrunning this place. As you well know, as you're
I'll
probably
show you mercy, if nothing to prove myself, to you that my actions were honourable, I'll show you mercy on this one occasion. But you must fight the drow with us. You must overthrow the drow. It's very
Have you
important.
not noticed? Without my dagger, I am nothing. I am merely swinging my axe in the dark. Let Lucana
Call
lead.
your people to arms.
People. When my sight ran out, so did my loot, and when the loot ran out, the soldiers ran out. I've been holed up here with my legions trying to play a dangerous game, and it has clearly failed. By
Quite
now,
pathetic.
the hobgoblins by the gate are probably murdered.
Wow, I don't kill pathetic creatures such as yourself. I've got other things to be getting on with. Shit.
Very well. Listen, if you reach my son, give him this. There's a single platinum coin with the emblem of the fist emblazed on it, and he gives it to you.
You have my word. If I come across your son, I'll pass this on to him.
Tell him I will be looking for him. I was stuck in the middle of a dangerous game, but now I will join his forces that acknowledge that he has the rights, the true chief, to be the true chieftain of the Horde. I hope he has not run afoul of Cade in the levels below.
Dun dun dun.
He moves to walk out the door to the north. And if no one's going to stop him, he's going to walk out the door.
Well, it's not my turn, so.
Cool. Well, in which case, he's going to walk out the door. And Lucana goes with him. The walks stay there. I say walk, like he hobbles as fast as his temperament will allow, and Lucana guides him by the hand, like the blind man that he is. And that's her turn there. There you go. Farlan, what would you like to... Oh, awkward.
I mean, so much of being able to see in the dark. I can't believe I didn't see that. Right.
Can't see through walls.
I'm going to do death save.
Good luck.
Yay!
Amazing.
Hey, Joe, that's how you make death saves, by the way. Well done. Uma.
Well, I'm gonna go and join the fray. I don't know how far I can go. How far can I go?
Dash. Twice your movement.
Yeah, that's it. So twice, exactly that. Twice your movement, which is 30 foot.
Well, I go there.
No, 60 dash.
Rubbish. I go 60. Okay, so right. Okay, that's good. So I can get all the way down.
You can get kind of with Grim and that little posse there.
Yeah.
We need some female intimidation drowners, I think, Joanna.
Well, I wonder whether I recognise this drow down the bottom here or not. I'll be interesting.
This drow? No. No,
not that one. That's not the one I'm interested in. I'm interested in this one. I don't suppose I can see him just yet.
Perception
What,
check. Like,
Stabby McStabface.
Stabby McStabface. Perception check. Yeah.
Yep. Give me a perception check.
Bear with.
You might recognise his blade. No, you can't see him. Who are we trying to kill? Of course you can't see him. This one continues to take blows at Minotaur, failing to see the potential danger behind him. Pure miss and hit for 15 damage for you, Christian, because 5 of it negated with your rage. Org steps out the door. Obi, on you.
Sorry, I missed that. How much damage, sorry? 5.
15 damage total.
Cool.
10 poison, 10 piercing, which reduced to 15 in total.
Yeah.
Obi.
Yeah. One moment.
Still trying to derail your character.
It's weird, Matt. It's like I make all these characters that don't necessarily have like tragic backstories, and then you make them tragic backstories. I will move, and then I will use the dash action to continue to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bonus action hide.
Makes sense. Okay. This guy sees all of you coming. And
No, he doesn't. I'm fucking invisible.
doesn't see you, but
Not really invisible, but
he is going to see Uma. So he
Is
kind of
he
steps up.
squawk level, Pete? Squawk level of invisibility.
And for the first time, you hear this surprised voice behind you, Alan. Uma! Uma's here! The High Priestess must know of this.
Shit.
Minotaur! Tell Uma that Zethrax will be the one to carve out her skull in honor of the Spider Queen. I will return. And
Fuck
he,
you, you fucking bastard.
They're coming.
Grim.
Because they want nothing more than to get their hands on my blood and guts. So they are coming.
Right. Okay, so I will charge 5, 10,
Hey, hi. Wave hi, it's Christian.
20, 25. And I will cast Seeing Farland once again on the ground. I know what needs to be done, since I've got a lot of practice in this. And I cast Healing Word from afar.
Sorry.
Heal Farland, it's a spell, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Rename that bad boy.
Heal Farland,
Let's see.
9 points. Oh, it's 6 points for Farland and 3 points for you. Is that right, Grim?
Yes. I rolled a swimming. I rolled a 1. Awesome. So yeah, 6 for you, 3 for me. Although I'm fine. That's my bonus action. Let me see if it's, and then for my action, I'll go ahead and cast. I can cast Sacred Flame, I guess. That's a cantrip on the drow. Let's see here.
That drow's looking decidedly worried. He felt a lot stronger when it was him and lots of his mates against one elf.
So I think he has to do a dex save at 16. When did it come through?
Everyone heard that, right? That I was massively outnumbered.
It's
I don't even know who the fuck you are, so.
There. There you go.
I just
Well,
come
it's hard
back.
to
What's
make
going on?
conversation with somebody who's. It's hard to make conversation with somebody who's constantly disappearing.
That's fair.
Matt, did he pass?
He failed. That'll be 7 points of damage.
Cool. And that's it for me.
Kyron.
Yeah.
You have outnumbered one living drow.
I'm gonna go here and cast Eldritch Blast on the drow.
Makes sense. Warlock things.
Yeah. So should be 20 damage.
Yeah, it is. Burns into his back and he turns around with a start. Zethrax! They are gaining ground! Come back! Anything else from you, Karen? Nope. Alan.
I am spitting blood now, and I'm very weak. But I smile. a little bit when I see my friends coming this way. And I'll probably miss twice.
Well, it's this the rootiness of the poison is really overcoming you.
Yep.
It's like when you had those bad eggs in the thieves' quarter.
Oh, terrible. Yeah, I remember that.
It's all a bit embarrassing. Farlan, it's on you.
Right, Farlan, I want that dagger. So I'm going to take aim. I'm going to cast. I'll cast it again. All right. I'm going to cast quick swift quiver. So it's a bonus action.
Oh, I see. Right. That's what does the damage bit. Cool.
And then, come on, Farlan.
There's a chance that you finish this, or there's a chance that Grim has to duck.
Remember, I'm short.
Yeah, it depends just how badly the roll is.
True.
Go for it. Go for it. You right there? Do you need a hand?
No.
It's a miss.
Oh, I thought that was.
And in fact, you can go twice more because you've got your thing still up. Last one's a hit. Roll for damage. It's enough. He is dead. You went out of combat.
Yeah.
I dropped to one knee, foaming at the mouth.
I have 3 more. I walked over to Alan and hand him one more of the anti-venom. Only got 2 left after this. Drink it up.
No. Wait.
Yeah,
Don't use the anti-venom.
I can sort it out as well.
I'll use
You
5
can help?
points of my. I'll use 5 points of my Leonand and Kuryu.
If anyone uses anything that
And Kuryu the poison.
Okay.
Nice.
I dispel your poison.
Yep.
Okay. Akiri,
Thank you, Tyler.
No problem, brother.
On her own. Akiri, you're just in a wonderful room full of skulls and things to pick up. What are you going to do?
Okay. I don't know. I was I've been gone for a while. I don't know quite what happened there.
Oh well, Azok has run away from Uma, frankly. Farlan made unconscious, came back again. Alan's been cured of poison, and there's no fighting going on currently.
Oh, okay.
They've all left you.
Come join us.
You've got your very own Hobgoblin Warlord throne room to play in.
Oh, how lovely! Can I just kind of like go and have a sit on the throne?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh God,
that never ends badly.
Okay, hold on a second. And then,
oh my God, what have you done?
Oh, never sit on the throne.
The floor.
I meant kind of go and look round the throne. Look round.
I'm joking, Joe. It's fine. There's no.
It's only a dragon.
It's just a DM's jape. You feel quite lordly up there, but otherwise there are no effects. It is just
There's nothing.
Non-magical.
Picking around it.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, I'll come and wander around.
Yeah,
I can just.
So you
nothing in the corner. In the corners here. What's all this stuff on the floor?
There's gnawed bones that have.
Marvelous. Bones of anything exciting?
Give me a medicine check.
Did that do that? Did that do that? Didn't do that.
No.
Oh no.
No, not that you can tell. Just random assortments of bones.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll have one anyway because if they've been
Like this wonderful thin one, which looks to have come from an arachnid's rib cage.
Ooh, pretty.
giant
So a small arachnid,
No, big.
big one. All right. Okay. Okay. I shall put that on my back. Strap it to my back. I think if I've got a long, thin one. Okay. Marvelous. Thank you. I'll come and see everybody else then. Whistling as I go.
What's the plan?
So, Farland, you're looking pretty weak, right? You could use some help, I assume.
Yeah, before you
How
do that,
about-
I need to have a look at the body of this drow. It has something of mine.
That wasn't the one that had the sword.
Oh, was it not?
No, you buggered off.
The one that had the sword has
Okay.
Uma, of course, remembers seeing Zethrax as being one of the consorts. I won't say of who, of one of the high priestesses of her house.
I'll say who. Trissa.
Trissa, yeah. One of the consorts of Trissa. And you're aware he's her most lethal bladesman.
No kidding.
And he's often on most famed for slaughtering whole settlements of wood elves and enslaving them, bringing them back down to Menza Barzan before the attack started in the dungeon. He's notoriously famous.
At this point, Alan coughs up some blood.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So, Farland, why don't you take half your hit up to half your hit points? And how much does that use? How many points is that?
That's 34 points. Oh, that's not right. 24
To get
points.
you up to 24 points. Okay, so they have 16. Alan, take the 16, but no more than up to half your hit points.
Yeah. Gotcha.
All right. And how's everyone feeling after that?
About halfway good.
I would say I'm feeling. I think I've got some. I've got my own. I can maybe do something myself. I've got lay hands, DM. Can I do that on myself? Can I lay hands on myself?
Give yourself a pat on the head.
Yeah.
Myself on the head. Right. I'm going to give
Just
myself.
don't do it in any weird drow way.
I'm
feeling halfway fine.
So
halfway fine.
Everyone's kind of halfway at this point. Yeah.
I'm still full.
Same.
Same, actually. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not loaded up for much more at this point. I need to conserve. So I guess we go with what we got for now. So do we go after the drow to get the dagger and get Farland's long lost sword, or do we head downstairs? We can probably get through we have our papers signed, sealed. We could walk through.
You don't feel or hear any hustle bustle on the streets. In fact, it's very quiet compared to the last time we were here.
So if the drows infiltrated this place, what's his name? What's the name of the drow again, DM?
Zethrax?
Zethrax. Yeah, because I know him really well. Zethrax is for sure going to be going to get reinforcements. So it's not a good place for us to hang around. I really wouldn't want to take them on right now.
I agree. I think we're going to meet him again. I think they're going to track us, and we're not in any fit state to chase down that bladesman after what I saw him do to Farland.
I mean, he snuck up on me. I'll just put it out there.
Zethrax wants nothing more than to drag me back to Trissa so that Trissa can punish me for my betrayal.
Yeah, I say we head down south, down the next level.
Yeah.
What say
I want to game for that. I'm all for that.
I agree.
It's a bit of a goose chase, isn't it? We don't know which way he went, and he's got the ability to go through walls and shit.
He's one of the stronger of the male drow. They're not as strong as us females, obviously.
Obviously not. I mean, I've never seen a male drow make a good sandwich. I mean, never.
Whereas the high priestess,
I've made some good sandwiches out of drow males, but I've never seen them do it themselves.
There's my sexist comments tonight. I'm going to log off now. Good night.
Kiri, you find yourself standing next to Obi. Obi, what are your thoughts? And Kiri, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think we should go and go down. Should we go down?
She said down.
Down.
She said down. Down.
What?
Oh my god. Let's go fight with some dragons.
Okay, so you guys, who's going to take point? The streets are deathly quiet.
Obi will.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to volunteer this time.
That's okay, fine.
I'll hang out with Coron and Grim over there.
Okay, Obi, take point. There are no sounds coming from inside the houses.
And I will continue unabated.
You certainly will.
This is where I'll get lost again.
Yeah, probably will be. I'm just going to carry on dragging you down, Kiri.
Now, there's a statement.
Yeah. That's the wrong way, Obi. I'm going to pop you over here.
Good enough.
There you go. There you go. So you see two dismembered bugbears. The icon just has them with red X's, but that's not really doing justice to what's actually happened. They've been butchered. There are legs in one place, heads in another. Whoever rips these guys apart, you can see that their intestines have been literally pulled from their stomachs and have been slashed by what look like barbed blades.
Oh.
Not well bugbears. Obi's fine with it.
Nope. Just gonna keep it moving.
Nothing to see here. Are you favoring speed or stealth? Because I am.
Well, I have a 23 for stealth, so I don't know what the rest of the group's doing.
I have a 0 with disadvantage.
No, that's fine.
I'm moving at a stealthy clip.
Time could be a factor.
I'm clanging around.
I'm
bashing my shield with my hammer.
Making...
Clang, 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 clang.
The corridor seems empty, whereas before, last time you went this way, there were little patrols of goblins going past, bugbears. There's no one in this corridor, which is unusual in itself.
DM, I'm stuck in a black bit of the map, and I don't know how I got in there, but I can't get out. So I'm just going to live. I'm just going to live here now. Oh, okay.
Is there anything in this chamber, DM?
Pardon?
Is there anything in the chamber I have stepped into?
Yeah, there is.
Of course there is.
It is one of these.
Dope.
Is it dead?
Amazing.
It's dead.
No, I would assume it's definitely not dead.
It is dead.
Oh. Well, the chamber's blacked out. That's why I asked.
Yeah, no, it's fair. I'm just I'm blacking it out now. You're in it.
Can I give it a quick once over to see what's what?
Yeah, absolutely.
I
No time
definitely
for that
can't
sort of
tell
thing.
anything. It's mangled body and
mean-
tentacles.
Yeah, and it like the way its entrails have been dragged out, you'd suggest the blades are kind of serrated or barbed in some way.
Seems very similar to the bugbear's deaths here, guys. Must be the same assailant.
If Farland is keeping up with Obi will turn to ask him, like, you're a woodsy type, right? So do these wounds mean anything to you?
I'll have a look.
Yeah, give me a medicine
I
check.
think,
Medicine check, investigation, whatever you like.
I
Yep,
wanted to
no.
do nature.
You've either way, with a roll of 2, you have ascertained that they are in fact dead.
There you go.
Check that a second time, and still not breathing.
So I just sort of kicked it. That's all I did.
Kicking the tyres of your car. Yeah, it's dead.
Everyone's like, thank God Farland's here to set us straight on these matters of survival. Obi, in the very, very distance of the cave, you see what looks to be a dead drow right down to the south.
In the previous chamber?
No, like right at the bottom of the corridor you're in here.
Oh, okay.
Down here.
Oh, okay.
Grim, you see the inside of a wall for a second. There's a couple of dead goblins over there.
Guys, have you been down here before?
Is there
Yeah.
Yeah, it's where we came.
Okay.
is there anything conspicuous about this room, DM?
Nope, it's pretty inconspicuous room. There's like a corridor to the south that leads into another room.
I will stick my head in that briefly.
Oh, good. Hang on a second.
That's not as good.
That's okay. You don't need a massive check to see that this is a room full of zombie beholders.
Spicy. I will close the door and walk the other direction.
It's
Nothing
literally
to
full
see.
of there's 8 zombie beholders kind of floating on the ceiling, kind of swimming around, ambling around each other.
Right, cool. So with my 23 stealth, I will
I
continue
hear
down
ya.
the chamber.
I hear you.
Leroy Jenkins.
Not staying there to play with the beholder zombies today. Got you.
I will tiptoe through the entrails and disgusting gore of what's left of all 20 of these goblinoid creatures, I assume.
And assorted drow.
Sure.
I was going to say there's a drow in there as well, isn't there?
There's a dead troll female around the corner, Obi. So that's nice.
How did you guys do last week?
This
This
not
wasn't us.
Oh, right.
This was not us.
These were all living when we went north.
Okay.
Talking of living,
This was
there
right.
is a living
encouraging.
drow, but he is not well. Like he looks like he's slumped up like this, kind of propped up against the side of the cave. His eyes opening, his like head's looks like he's fading in and out of consciousness.
It's just
But
executed.
he is vaguely awake. You recognise him as being one of the drow that peppered Farland full of crossbow bolts a few weeks ago on the Overlook.
I mean, that could be anyone. I mean,
Captain, true story. this particular one was you knew the name of Captain Zokad,
Very good, very good.
and he was one of the ones that, in fact, he was the guy that, if you remember, murdered his predecessor captain in order to gain Uma's
yeah.
favour.
Oh yeah.
Matt, DM, how
That's
much
right.
how much
Yeah.
Stand over him.
how much effort
Well,
have
I
you put
just
into
dropped
this guy's story? How much writing time have you invested in
Captain
this guy
Zokad,
before I decide to chop his head off?
3 pages of my little notebook here.
Can I just stand over here?
He's got a family, a backstory. He belongs to a house.
Sorry, DM.
No, it's fine. Kira, you got to
being
Captain
executed.
Zokad first. What would you like to do or say to Captain Zokad, or are you ignoring him?
Who, me?
Kiri, I think she got there first. She's muted. I'll go to the next person. Go on then, Uma.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. He's mortally wounded. I'm just gonna stand over him, smile, while I kill him with my sword.
Okay, he
Just
puts up no
slowly.
resistance. You don't even need to roll. Just like you can put your sword right through his neck.
Just so I know that he's looking at my face as
He
he
looks
dies.
in terror at you as you raise your sword, and then his head nearly just kind of meets you in your eye and goes, "Thank you."
And can I search him, please?
Yeah, absolutely. He's got a hooked drow scimitar with like a barbed, hooked end. There's a vial of poison in his belt, and remnants of said poison kind of smeared on his blade. Obi, you found another room of corpses.
Spicy.
Mix of drow, hobgoblin, goblin. There are also 3 living goblins behind a small barricade, each one with a crossbow pointed at your head.
Dope. I flash my papers and say, "Your master gave us permission to go below," and just keep on moving.
What's going on? Is he still alive? Did we do a good job? We protected the gate to level 4, just like he said.
Sure. Did a great job.
The papers seem very good. Please go past. Please don't kill us. Please go past.
He literally did one of these and just kept walking.
They look, these goblins, they're like shaking like they've been through recent trauma. They kind of wave you past.
I guess we could stop and ask them what caused all this carnage.
I mean, it was crossing my mind.
But there's a pulsing red arrow that's telling me to go forward. I mean,
Yeah, that's quite cool.
Can't argue with the pulsing red arrow.
No.
It's a.
All right,
pretty
Obi will
impressive,
slow
plot
up.
device.
Obi will slow up a step or two and say, "Did you see what came through here that killed all these creatures? Or killed all your goblinoid friends?"
It was a big battle. I shot at some drow. I think I wounded one. I think I got one.
Well done.
In the knee. It bounced off, but I got him. And then more drow came, and then more of the bosses came, and the drow eventually this nasty drow. He slaughtered 3 hobgoblins in one blow. Came dancing from the north, shouting about Uma and fetching the priestess, and he ran to the east. The other drow followed him. I think they're coming back, but we've got your backs. I'm pretty sure I've got us. I can find some spare crossbow bolts somewhere. We'll definitely stay here. We won't run away like the others. We'll stay here.
Excellent. Sounds good. You should probably loot your compatriots for more bolts, and then he just keeps moving.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to go. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Do we need to keep these guys alive to be interrogated by any falling drow? Is my thought.
Obi's already rounding the corner.
So I look at the goblins and tip my hat and say, "Just get out of here." Tip my horns and say, "Get out of here, guys. You don't want to be."
Well, they do
more drow."
instantly. By the time you said out, they've already legged it across the corpses.
Cool. And you ain't seen me,
My
right?
sword have disappeared.
You ain't seen me, right? And walk off.
They're too busy running, but.
Whee!
But sure, yeah, they're not really interested in you. so much as interested in running
Not
there.
sure where my token's gone, but
Level 4. Here
Are
we
you going
come.
down the stairs to level 4? Is there anything I should know?
Oh,
Or are these-
let's go back.
Let's go back to level 1, to the pub.
Yeah.
Okay. Sarcastic point taken and well made. You kind of, it's not so much a stairs as a curved corridor, and as the curved corridor goes down, you notice more and more of these like little funguses and fluorescent, like natural organic growths on the wall. There's kind of where you've been. Close to the river. There's been more organic growth in the last level than the early two, but this one there's kind of a slimy, mossy feel on the caves.
Have we reached the fungus level? Woo!
You've reached the fungus level.
Golgari all
Mycoloth
the way.
everywhere. Fungi's everywhere.
Yeah.
Spore druids.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, this is where the Golgari live. It's very important, the
Yay.
Golgari. It is quite dark on this level.
not for me.
Not for you.
Not for me too.
So I think I've set up all your dark vision correctly, but if I haven't, let me know. If
I
anyone's
literally
not
walk
seeing
into the fungus. Fucking cave.
Yeah, you do. And this fungus that you now you bang into it is like wood. And does anyone know their fungus character-wise?
Yeah, why not? No, I don't know.
Cooking it.
Give me a nature check.
Do a nature
Yeah.
check. Yeah. 1 second.
Cooking fungus.
Oh, for Jesus Christ! I got a plus
No,
4.
I
not
don't
well.
see anything. Matt, I
No.
don't see anything.
Nobody recognises that, but you don't see anything.
No.
That's weird. I will sort that right out, Aaron. I will sort that right out.
I got a 10 on nature. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got night vision. You should be able to see. Night vision. Vision. Oh, no, it's because I haven't allocated this token to your represents character Chiron.
Just as a side note, based on the current progression, we are 3.4 years away from finishing this dungeon. Technically 3.39 years total, so it's just
I'm not-
We're gonna
I'm
have
not-
to
I'm not-
step that up because I leave in 3 or 2 months. So.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not expecting to survive that long. So
This level's slightly shorter.
I
Hey,
love
but you're-
that. No, you've done that.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I'm going to need to see the spreadsheet on that.
Yeah.
This is ceilings are a bit higher here, so 40-foot ceiling, and just like weird mushrooms everywhere. There's like this, like echoing boom, boom, like dripping stalactites in the distance. It feels like a dripping organic cave. There's like almost like a grassy moss on the floor. It's not quite like being outside, but it feels green and plush. Uma, you instantly hate it. Well, no doubt. Can you see it, Karen? Because I've definitely enabled all the stuff on your
Yeah. Now I see.
Cool.
I'm gonna take
What do you
a
guys
quick
want?
look to see if there's any tracks of any sort. I just rolled
Yeah.
my survival, see if it comes through.
Yeah, it hasn't come through yet.
Love these maps, Matt.
It's good, isn't it?
Mm.
They're much better.
Yeah, they
than
are
the,
good and they are not laggy. So that's the perfect combination.
Yeah. I still can't see your check, Meg.
Yeah, I'm reloading. I'm having problems. Let's see.
Okay.
There we go. I rolled a 4, so never mind.
Okay. Don't see any track.
Oh. I take it back. I rolled a bunch of 20s, apparently.
In which case, you do see tracks running like big footsteps, running kind of south and north, but also the same big tracks run from east to. They seem to all kind of be going towards the west in this direction.
Can I have a look and see if I recognise the tracks?
Yeah,
They're
of
big
course.
and-
Yeah.
Is that a nature check?
Give you a chance to roll another one.
I mean, I don't know why I
10?
bother.
Yep, they're big. They're big old footprints.
What have you rolled?
Humanoid footprints. We'll give you that for
Double digits, if
a
nothing else.
roll of
No.
10. Well, yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Not rolled any more dice.
Keep on going.
That's.
Let's have a look.
Guys, I can't see you very well though.
I'm just uncomfortable and slightly disgusted by all this luscious greenery.
Alan, do you want me to light you a torch? 'Cause I've got a torch here. Shall I just put it on you?
Oh, right, yeah.
You've got a torch, if you like.
Yeah, I've got a torch.
Yeah, strap onto his horns.
Oh, yes.
Remember how we used to do it
Yeah,
in the old
that's
days?
right, in the old days.
On level 1.
Yeah.
There you go. Alan, you've
The
got
14
blind,
years ago.
Yeah.
blind red.
I have a torch now on my
So
head.
you can see Uma from there. The room to the right-hand side is full of stalactites and stalagmites.
Mm.
Yep. and,
DM, what am I seeing here with these shaded areas?
so they are trees, essentially, but they are trees that are mushrooms.
Ah, big ass fungi. Got it.
Yeah. So, you might have seen them before, Obi. You can give me a nature check as well if you like.
Oh boy, that'll be phenomenal. I bet. Okay, not terrible.
No, okay. They are zirkwood, sort of underground trees.
Ah, okay.
They grow like 40 foot high sometimes. It's like a source of timber, but also like the grain-like spores that drop from the leaves are also edible. So it's a pretty useful underdark commodity. Can you give me a dexterity check, please, Uma? Since you decided to wander off on your own into the scary cave.
Yep.
We're going to start rolling checks.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh no.
So one of these stalagmites vroom, like falls on your head, spike first, and you fail to, unfortunately, dodge out the way. As it hits the ground, it almost curves until it looks like a slug on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Good, very good.
But you take you don't take a lot. You take 1 point of piercing damage
Nice.
plus 40.
Plus 58 necrotic.
No, 12, so 13 points total. And it you see it kind of, it doesn't bother trying to attack you again. There's no point running initiative unless you want to do something, but it kind of slithers off to this wall and slowly, like foot by painful foot, looks like it starts to climb the wall again. Towards the top. Little suckers, little tendrils.
I'm guessing killing it will be futile because it's probably hundreds of them down here.
Kind of say ow and get a plaster out and put it on my head.
You're telling me that Uma the Drow has boo-boo plasters? So
yeah, like Winnie the Pooh ones. Disney Elsa plasters.
Infection isn't funny, huh?
No, you're right.
So keep those.
True.
So, Uma, and everyone else, what are you doing next?
We've all seen this happen, right?
I am slinking through this chamber.
Okay,
I'm patiently waiting for my more dexterous and knowledgeable friends to explore.
Are you thinking towards where most of the tracks are, to the west, or slinking towards the stalactites?
There's a couple of tracks. There's a couple of tracks on this side of the map. One there and one here.
Yeah, they kind of go. The big footprints congregate in the west, but they do go into this room where Uma is now also.
Down here.
Yeah, so they come into here, but also, like I said, they seem to come from this direction. Obi, give me a perception
Is it
check. I think you might even hear. Nope, no, not so much.
Oh, sorry, I didn't think that was meant for me to do. Actually, was it?
Yeah, you can fail a perception check anytime you like as well. It's fine.
I take it our purpose is just to get through this level. I mean, just try and find a way through it.
Oh, Grim, you hear movement in the cave to the west. Like and
Big movement or
big
little movement?
and occasionally like an axe chopping something.
Oh, someone chopping wood.
Let's go investigate.
Go for it. Who are you going to send in first? I recommend Farland.
Alan.
Yeah.
We need a big guy.
Yeah,
not when Alan's
Not
here.
Farland. Not Farland.
Definitely not the dude.
Far too
who's
humid down here.
Definitely not the dude who's almost invisible with stealth.
I'll go take a look.
Not that guy.
Alan it is then.
Obi's like racing behind. Alan's racing behind Obi. Wait for me, Obi. Wait for me.
Yeah.
Well, I will let the charging Minotaur proceed, and I will slowly stalk in behind him.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Me too.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Kind of what I saw coming.
Yes, and yes, fungus for me.
With one hand, the other hand grabs another pile of fungus. And fungus for me. Like they're feeding both their heads with fungus with their hands.
I saw it.
The fuck is the
Blue cap, nice. Alchemist be very pleased. Oh, who are you? Who are you? You with spider people?
Oh, well met.
Me,
Well met.
Me, club you. What do you want?
No. Don't go clubbing. We're just passing through, my friend. What are you collecting? That's an interesting stuff you're collecting there. Who's that for?
I collect mushrooms for the alchemists, and yes, blue cap grow very well here. You see the blue mushroom?
I do.
You see the blue mushroom?
I do very much so. That makes good mushroom soup.
Oh,
Who are these? Where are the alchemists?
Yeah, where are they? Where are the alchemists?
Just one. He's a friend of mine. Yeah. That's the other head.
We are your friends. We're not with the spider people. We're just passing through, but we'd like to meet your friend.
I wave off Uma. Just stay.
Stay back.
How does Jibber Jabber know you are a friend to Jibber Jabber?
Well, Jibber Jabber, normally if I meet people in dark fungus infested places, I normally hit them first and then worry about it later. But you seem like a friendly chap.
Yes, Jibber Jabber does the same.
Yeah, so we're kindred spirits. And I don't think we need to fight each other. We're friends here.
You can have some blue cap while you're here if you want.
I would love some blue cap.
I can take you.
Make him some blue cap tea.
Yes. Do you like drinking tea?
Cook it. Tastes nice. Tastes nice. Blue
It
cap.
certainly does.
We call it the grain of the underdog. Yes.
Yeah, and I sort of get out a bit of goat meat that I've had for some time and say, look, let's cook this up and make some nice food for you.
Oh, meat. You give me meat.
I
take you to the alchemist.
You take it. What the fuck am I negotiating? The fuck is on, mate? Sweet.
Because you're absolutely the right person to negotiate with this dude.
Also,
man.
you seem like you're on the same wavelength, so
Yeah.
just roll with it.
Yeah.
He eats the meat and he just like tries to shake you by the hand.
I saw. I just fist pump him. Yeah. Let's go see the alchemists.
Come and see the alchemist.
He's a lovely man.
I sort of like.
Great man.
Oh, where are you going?
Watch out for the they're in the other room. There are some babies on the ceiling. Sometimes drop if you're not careful. Take your eye out. Yes, take your eye out. Pierces.
Yeah, we know about them. Has he seen anybody else? Is he noticed anybody else at all? Obviously not Ben, because you've been.
Doesn't seem worried. He's like, he sees that none of you are attacking each other, and he kind of, if anyone gets too close to him, he'll pat them on the back reassuringly. Ah, yes, we all go and see the alchemist.
Yeah, let's go see the alchemist.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Oh, I'm so glad I met you.
Come in, North. Come in. Hey, alchemist. But your friends.
Where's he gone?
He's gone to the north.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
did he go? North.
Up north. Hey, wait up, Jibber Jabber.
Now that you see they're there, if you wish to, you can pick a path that avoids all of the nasty piercers on the roof. I'm assuming that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He told us about them, and we're like, you know.
The only form of attack is underneath them, so I assume you wouldn't be.
Well met, alchemist. We met your man gathering out yonder. He's got some good blue cap for you.
Hello. How are you? Are you all right? Are you friends with Jibber Jabber then?
I think we are kindred spirits.
Hey, Jibber Jabber, I don't think I need you here anymore. I need some more of the blue cap. Can you find me the blue cap? Yeah, yes. Lots of blue cap in my cave. Goodbye, alchemist. Enjoy your new friends. Stomp. Oh, hello, Trow. Hello, little Trow. Yes, Trow. Trow are fun.
I was trying to hide from him.
I love this guy. Please no.
I won't let us into the trap. That I am a little.
Oh, well met, alchemist. What is your name?
Basically, it looks like barely an adult, like this little lanky lad, blonde hair. Looks like maybe 16 years old.
Well, that's obviously not who it is it?
There's like an alchemist bench there. There's all these kind of gourds in the back, and there are these benches with like potions, and no, the alchemy looks real. Okay, you might as well come in.
What are you doing down here on your own?
I'm Jibber Jabber usually. Well, I'm the alchemist. I make potions. Potions.
What sort of potions?
I sell them to anyone like yourself. I assume you're adventuring.
We're passing through, my little friend. Have you got anything like anti-poison?
Are you being held against your will?
Held against my will? No, I like it here. It's quite nice. Jibber's very nice. And,
do I believe any of this shit?
Insight check.
Sure.
He does not seem like he's being held against his will.
Bit fishy.
I mean, I can got some potions I can sell you. Would you like to buy a potion? I make them myself.
What are your best sellers?
Well, I make 2 different potions. Hang on. This one here. This one is really it's quite ingenious. Really, it lets you speak any language. It's a potion of comprehension, I think they call it. Any language at all. So I understand anything. In a place like this, many languages are spoken. They can be quite useful. It lets me talk with the fishmen when they used to stray this far. The Kotoa.
Ooh,
and the second one?
Yeah, that's the other one.
This is quite wonderful. It's a potion of watchful rest. and you can stay awake while you rest and still gain all the benefits of having a sleep.
So it's basically Red Bull.
It does feel like you're going to find no ground.
And what do you charge for these two? Or is there some task we could help you with for a few of these?
I think I'm looking for edible mushrooms.
Can we?
And this is embarrassing, but I used to get a good supply of Tongue of Madness. Have you heard of Tongue of Madness?
Is that a plant?
Can't say I did.
I mean, I am an alchemist by trade. Would I have heard of this?
Intelligence with advantage and proficiency bonus. Yeah. It's like a mushroom that looks like a human tongue, and it's a silly thing. Some people like take at parties. It makes people speak, like narrate their whole life when they take it. But it's also the part of various other blood potions and so on. It's feasible. It can be found here in the Underdark. He says it used to grow to the south, but Jibber Jabber won't go anywhere anymore. He said too much danger on this level now. The fishy folk and the stinky lizards and the spider people, all sorts. We don't leave these caves anymore. Me and Jibber Jabber used to go on these wonderful walks.
Can I sample the comprehension one?
Can I interest you in a map?
I know this level pretty well, and we're quite happy here, thank you. But I can give you some advice for free. If
Man, what's that? Love advice.
Do not drink the water. There are pools and rivers, and they seem very fresh. But the fishmen, when they drank the water, they remain very unwell indeed. One of them came here for potions, but I was not able to cure his malady. Whatever you do, do not. I wouldn't even go in the water.
What was his malady?
So,
well, their gills started to close. They began to sweat, and it started gaining health, losing health every day until, within a matter of months, they would fade to nothingness. I mean, not literal nothingness, but they were dead.
So, do you know how to get downstairs to the next level?
Yeah, absolutely. There's only one way, and it's pretty easy. Do you
Tell
know
me.
do you know how to row a boat?
Yeah, the Minotaur is pretty good at that.
Yeah.
There's one way down the next level, and that you get to the find any point along the river, and you can find anywhere to sail. Then you can just row your boat gently down the stream, and it's a way to level 5.
Didn't you tell us to stay out of the water?
Oh, sure. I would not recommend putting anything in the water. But if you're in a boat, I mean, if I had a boat, that would be fine.
Are there any boats around? Like, where's the nearest boat? If we wanted to find a boat.
To the south, there is a boat shop. No, I'm just kidding. There's no boat there. You don't want to go on the river. The fishmen used to have little paddle boats, but they don't go on the river anymore. I think the spider folk, I've seen them on boats. They might have some boats.
What kind of spider folk? Is someone looking like our fine lady Uma, or some other type of
they look
spider
like her. There's a few of them here. They look just like her.
Gotcha. So, how much for each of these potions?
If you can get me 10 pounds of edible fungus of some kind, it keeps me going, you know. And I'll get you the comprehend languages. The other one, I'll just need. I need the tongue of madness to go in it to make it. I'm right out. If you can bring me some tongue of madness, I'll make you some more of the other one.
Gotcha. Okay.
Side quest.
Or we could just go.
Grim,
And
everything he says appears to be the truth. But with that roll of 24, he's definitely not telling you the whole story. There's more behind the eyes of this lad.
So I get really close to him, and I say, Alan, come here. And
Yeah.
what aren't you telling us? And I try to
snort.
Try to intimidate him.
And so
Sure.
Pat my fist like that and go crack my knuckles.
Very strong. Your Minotaur's very strong. Your dwarf is very strong. Your drow seems very scary. Listen, I just want the materials. We don't need to swap life stories here. Materials and any gems you find. I'm also interested in any. If you can find any magical gems, I'll take those off your hands.
Magical gems?
Why does alchemist need gems?
That's sort of a focus for my work. Sometimes they can be pretty useful.
And I sort of like shout down to Ben and say, is that right? Is that what you use alchemy for? Magic gems?
He doesn't reply, but he shrugs because none of the potions he makes at his level involve.
So, who do you work for?
Work for? I work for myself. Jibber Jabber sometimes work for me. We're good friends.
And who buys your potions? Besides the fish folk when they're sick.
Well, no one recently. I'm so pleased while you're here. I mean, Jibber Jabber's had to keep me in ingredients, and we don't go very far.
Are we believing anything he said?
Well,
I mean, all of this rings true. Like, he's not actually lying about anything that you can tell.
Are you capable of making other potions? Or just these two?
I mean, if you've got any access to other potions, I'd love to learn. These are the only two I know. I always hoped I might learn more when I grew up, but lucky me, ended up here.
I saw.
Sorry, Gemma. Okay, yeah, go.
I was going to say, I'm just going to put my big cow man hands on his shoulder and say, how old are you?
Oh, I mean, I've been here a while. Time flies differently when you're trapped in a Mad Mage's dungeon with only a two-headed...
Well, how did you get here with Jibber Jabber?
Matt, just one question. What
Yeah.
race is it? He is.
Seems human.
Seems human. But and it seems to
human.
Okay. I'll use Divine Sense.
You've got Zone of Truth.
Zone of Truth.
No, I'll use Divine Sense.
You and your
I like that. I like that spell. I thought it was quite cool.
Divine Sense. What does it look for?
Fiend, Celestial, Undead.
Yeah, he's not a fiend. He's not celestial. He's not undead. So yeah.
Never before have I read so much into a statement you just said then, Matt. He's not that or that.
So how did you get down here?
That's how human he is.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's a funny story. 1 minute. I grew up in a place called Waterdeep. Have you heard of it? You come from the surface, right? You come from Waterdeep, and I get these weird stomach pains, and the doctors came to check on me, make sure I was all right. I fell unconscious, and when I woke up, kind of here in this very room, and so I made it my home. Wouldn't you? Very nice room.
But you didn't try to get out and go up the levels. Very strange,
Well, I
my
tried to
friend.
start with. There are pretty scary creatures in there. You probably haven't noticed. I mean, maybe they didn't bother you, but there were hobgoblins, and I tried climbing up a level. There were hobgoblins running around everywhere. Nasty, nasty creatures.
Okay, so he's
Emphasis to.
Alan's losing patience with him. I don't think.
I've lost patience ages ago.
Yeah, let me just do a.
So where?
It's either threaten him or go.
Yeah. So the tongue stuff, is that just straight south is the best place to get it? Like, does it just grow on trees or something?
Growth on the cave walls. You'll recognize it if you see it. It just looks like a human tongue growing on a wall.
I sort of look at Grim and say, "What we're gonna do this for this dude?"
Well, if we come across, I mean, we have to head south anyway. I mean, it looks like that's the way to go. If we find some tongues on a wall, let's grab some.
Okay.
Listen, the piercers aren't even the worst thing here. You've got to be careful of the ropers. The ropers are pretty scary, and they look like stalagmites. Yeah, on the ground, and you can't tell whether they're creatures or rocks till it's too late. One grabbed my leg once with all of its tentacles, and it nearly pulled me into its gnashing jaws.
Oh, thanks for the heads up. So there's things that drop from the ceiling and things that are on the floor. How did you get away from it?
I got lucky, I guess. You know.
There is no such thing as luck down here. I don't believe so. So-called.
There is. You can take it as a trait.
Alchemist.
I mean,
well,
here are my potions.
He's a bevy of information. Shall we head south?
So
I sort of just keep staring at him as I walk back.
Nothing's more.
So who does? I mean, I'm
suspicious Minotaur.
in terms of tracking south.
Yeah,
probably need to try and find a way of safely navigating the path, right?
Sure.
Otherwise, yeah. He says we can't spot them, but I reckon we might be able to. We can get as far as we can track back our steps past following the road in to at least down here, right? Without being hit by anything.
You can go where you like, but you can see where the stalactites are in this room, and it's easy to avoid them once you know they're there. You know.
Gotcha.
One is still crawling its way, slug-like, up back to the ceiling and making a really horrible squelchy noise as it does so.
Is anyone following, or am I?
Yeah.
We're just sending you to map the entire level, Lee.
You want to head down this southern passage?
Yeah.
Great.
I don't like it when Matt says great.
Yeah, great. There's no monsters down there.
Great, you're going exactly where I want you to go.
I'll stick with Grim. Standard operating procedure.
Before I go too far, can I just do like a check to see if I can sense? This is supposedly my world now, so
yeah. Sure. What would you like to sense there? Oh, perception. You can definitely hear things moving in the cave to the south with that roll.
Get
not
a
a
sense
like an echoing chomp, like a rock on rock noise.
Oh. Anyone else thinking a similar sort of thing?
Can you give me a stealth roll?
Check it out.
God.
Okay, and he will just do. Okay. The giant Zorn turns
Here we go.
around
Of course. Yep.
as you the corridor. You see, kind of is open more. His like teeth have got these gems stuck in between everyone. Like, how? He looks up at you for a second, and then just looks down and slinks further into the room. Like you still hear the chomping noise.
It's just not aggressive.
That's good news. I'd already prepared my death rolls.
Tell.
Well,
Okay.
Zorn's not going to leave us alone, is it? If we're going down this way, we're going to have to end up fighting it for sure. And there's probably more than one.
So
going.
does it look like he was eating a pile of gems? Do we see any gems on the floor? Kind of.
No.
Classic dwarf.
I'm just saying. You know.
He wanted gems.
Thing. Looked a crystalline sort of structure to it.
Do we follow it or do we head back up and east?
I say follow it.
It's only one giant Zorn. How bad could it be?
Leads us back to a nest of Zorn.
Right, you know.
Oh yeah.
We already survived one nest of Zorn.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
survived.
Not all of us did.
Okay,
Oh,
so then, like, as you peep your head around, so to speak,
Sorry, say again, DM. What?
let me know when you if you want to attack. At the moment, they're not attacking you.
No, I'm wandering in.
Yeah, just trying to be
Oh fuck.
Okay,
unimposing.
Now we're going to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
There's three of them. There's three emergent.
Oh,
Okay.
As you kind of step over the territory into their feeding ground, they turn around as one, dropping these purple amethyst looking gems, and you can see Farlan, the side of, you can see it's lined with them on the west side of the cabin there.
Okay.
Is anybody not initiative order?
Oh, I've got 20.
Nobody's
I've
initiative.
got 22.
Yeah, you're there, Farlan. Alan's missing.
Yeah, I've got
I
20.
haven't done it.
I can't believe I've got 20. I got
4.
I have got a nosebleed.
Kyron, what did you roll?
7.
Cool.
I got a 19. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That you're in there. Uma, Farlan, you walk into the room of Zorn. People turn around and notice you, saying a silent prayer to the Wood Elf gods that your party kindly let you head into the room of death first again.
I feel like this sort of sensation, like a memory in my mind. I can't quite explain it. Connection with the Zorn, green flashing through my brain.
Salad.
Okay, I'm going to try
and as the travellers entered Uma's Folly, the tavern on the road to Yartar, they
I'm going to try and cast Animal Friendship.
give me an intelligence check, Farlan, or a nature check. Either one is fine.
Okay. 1 second.
Yeah, so with that check, you realise you're about to cast Animal Friendship at an elemental beast, which is, you realise, probably won't be friends with you no matter how, no matter how much you go, here, boy.
It worked on the dirty great spiders, so you know.
No, totally. But Farlan knows that wouldn't work, so he's not going to waste his action doing that. He's probably going to do something else.
Okay, so Farlan just puts his hands up, if the universal sign of I'm not going to shoot you in the face, and backs away just a little bit to see what they do. So,
Okay.
do they do anything? Are they reacting?
Not currently.
They've just stayed where they are.
They stayed exactly where they are.
Sounds like so. Then Farland looks at everyone and said, "Look, I backed away. They didn't pursue me. I think we might be able to get away with moving back slowly."
Slowly or quickly?
I think sudden movements would probably be a bad thing. Like, how about quickly, like casual, like?
While you're having this conversation, Alan, it's your turn. What are you going to do?
Well, don't we need those gems, don't we? That's in the corner.
Not that badly.
I saw like
Those are nice.
I watched Farland kind of like backing up, and I'm like, oh, it's times like these when I wish I didn't have high initiative.
you and me both.
See, by the time it's got to Chris's initiative, the battle's either decided or
or I just do the final blows, right?
Yeah. Go.
Did Farland actually back away at all?
He did. He sort of
Yeah. So I backed up.
me.
I backed up the thing a bit.
Okay.
And Alan just like
Just enough to
turns his
see if
head,
they'd move.
turns his head like slowly as he sees Farland backing up, and I'm like, oh god.
Sure.
I sort of look at Grim.
I look back the way we came. I look at Alan, and I say, "I'm running."
Oh my god!
On my wee feet.
I know. I just really feel just like I want to avenge people that got killed by these beasts.
Yeah, he's got
You
personal.
don't know if they've killed anyone.
The
Can't
memories,
take personal.
the memories come flooding back of me running away last time, and I'm
Zorn
gonna,
could be- yeah, well, one of these Zorn could be the same ones that kills your friend.
yeah, from the same pod of Zorn Nest. But I'm just gonna stand there actually and ready in action. If anything comes near me, I'm gonna kind of bonus action rage, but no,
Yep.
I can't. Can I? And then just ready in action. So if anything comes near me, I'm blocking the passage. I can protect my friends. So again, Matt?
How many are there? There are 3?
3.
Yeah, 3.
Bonus
And they're the
action range.
They're the big ones, right?
Yeah, I'm getting ready for a fight, but I'm ready in action. So if anything comes near me, I will smack it.
But yep,
But I
Grim.
won't attack.
that was very reserved. That could have gone either way.
Literally, there was a 50-50 die roll there, guys. I was going to run into that one.
Big pile of purple gems.
Exactly.
Little Zorn in the way. Little tiny Zorn in the way.
Anything we can do to? I don't know.
All right, I will take. So I have the big diamond that OB had given me. I'm not touching that one, but I do have 2 smaller diamonds.
Yeah.
I toss the one smaller diamond, at the Zorn, throw it, following Uma's lead from when we first met, and back away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right there, so I can still have line of sight. And then I'm going to ready. I'll ready an action to fire. Well, if I ready the action and they don't trigger it, do I use the spell or no?
No.
Okay. In that case, I'll.
Because you only cast it if it gets to the trigger.
Okay. I'll ready an action.
I'd say though, other DMs rule that in a different way, so that's the way.
I've read. Yeah, I just didn't know. And I will ready guiding bolt at
Yep.
2nd level. If if they attack any character.
Where did you put? Did you say you threw the diamonds in? Where did they go exactly?
Oh, well, the one diamond.
Yeah.
I put it right. I try to get as close to him as possible. So right. Shoot, I can't.
Like there.
Yeah, a little further. There you go. Yep. The dynamic lighting is not letting me see. That's close enough. Yeah.
Okay. This guy scoops up the diamond, swallows it in one. Next guy scoops up a whole handful of these purple gems. Karen.
I don't want to be the. I mean, there are a lot of fucking gem there. No.
They all look pretty distracted at the moment. Like they're not looking hostile, and certainly.
What the hell? I'll ready an Eldritch Blast if they attack, and stay put.
I'm only keeping initiative orders because anything can happen. Like this one, comes over to this corner, and just like as he gets there, like freezes, like he's almost like as still as a statue, like he's waiting. Uma, your turn. You've not seen these creatures before, Uma, but you probably haven't heard of them. They are called Zorn. And,
I just
they
established.
can give you a nasty bite, by the way. Watch out.
Yes, I love the Zorn. Can I just establish? Is there a? Sorry, I might have zoned out a little bit. But do we need to get something from this little cave? Some purple gems or something.
Only purple gems are worth money, and Grim is a dwarf, and dwarves like money and gems.
Oh, okay. So there's
But
no
the dwarf threw a gem at them and then went out of the cave.
Yeah.
If you want to take a signal.
So I'm just gonna step forward and there's loads of purple gems there. A little bit like
you step forward, one closer to you, like the arms go up.
Oh, really scared. Really scared.
Like you can carry on walking in, but you sense
No, I don't walk. I don't walk right in. I just take a step forward, and then I've got about sort of 6 gems in my hand. And I'm just going to throw them.
Do not come in my area, sort of a look about him.
I'm just going to throw these gems, like sort of wave them in front of him, then throw them and lob them sort of over here.
Yep.
And then yeah.
Turn. Yep.
And I'm just going to back on out. I'm not really interested in getting involved in that lot.
Makes sense.
They're not attacking, so and already in action. Sorry,
Okay.
my whip. I'll get my whip out just in
If
case.
everyone else is heading away and no one's doing anything else, then can you all give me an indication? And I'll take you out of initiative because they're not going to chase you out the room. They just don't want you stealing their treasure. A
Yeah.
lovely vein of amethyst. They're happy to chew on for a bit. So, is it anyone's intention to carry on the combat, or do I need to take that combat?
Nope.
I know.
I'm not.
No.
Good.
Farland's already moved as far as he can away.
Run away!
Point taken.
Look at that.
Okay.
Done.
Shall we go to the Eastern Passage?
I look and
No,
see
why not?
everyone's. I look behind me and see everyone's gone, and I'm like, oh, okay. That was a waste of rage.
I think it'd be really nice if we could sort of before we end today find a place where we could have a little bit of a sleep. I'm a bit tired.
Yeah.
I could do with my spell slots being revitalized.
This is going to be difficult to find somewhere.
Keep an eye out.
Oh, me?
Keep an eye out. I think it would be handy.
Potentially, we could pay for board. We could, if we wanted to, we could pay for board in the Alchemists.
God, Wendy used to have this Wednesday used to have this really good thing that you could just put a rope up and you'd be done. Long rest, sorted. Andy.
We have the Alchemists. Whatever.
I don't trust I think he might sell us.
Alan, you found a room, like a little cave that runs north-south, like a crossroads north-south-west. Give me a perception check. So anyone at the front of the party, like Farlan or Alan?
2 seconds. Coming through.
Alan, you can kind of hear, as you get towards this junction here, like the sound of rushing, not rushing, but sloshing water to the south.
Okay. So that's where I'll convey that to the rest of the party.
Mate. Oh, roll for initiative immediately.
Oh, amazing.
What happened? So, what?
Matt, can you pull me to where the party is, please?
Of course. Remember when I said be careful of stalagmites? And then I said this is a crossroads in a room full of stalagmites.
All right.
And then there's a massive circle.
Yeah. So, like as you go past these, I'm going to give you a little handout on these guys. Think Day of the Tentacle.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
He looks friendly.
Yeah, it's like the rock suddenly kind of has jaws. It's almost like a mimic with this one eye and this octopus-like tendril, like grabs you.
Who, me?
Yeah, and it makes 4 attacks with its tendril.
Can I dodge out the way of that?
No, they are normal attack rolls.
Okay.
Of 23, 20, 22, and 22.
That's hit me.
Yeah.
Everything's hit me.
Right, but it doesn't. It doesn't do anything but grapple you. You are now grappled with 4. Like you've got one tentacle, you've got arms, one on both of your legs. And it starts dragging you towards its mouth as it takes a bite for 22 to piercing damage.
22. And my rage would have expired. God damn it.
No, I took it off, but actually it'd probably still be going. Like we've literally just grabbed the corner. I'll give you the rage. Unless you've got any reason why I shouldn't give you the rage.
I think it ends if I don't hit anything. Rage.
Within how long?
By the end of the turn.
Okay, in which case it doesn't.
Yeah, you've got to be in combat, and if you don't hit anything in a turn, it loses it. So
no, but if you eat or if you get eaten, like if you receive an attack, you get you still stay in range. Yeah.
Yeah, but you haven't, like in the same turn, as it were. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I haven't taken any damage yet. Oh, have I taken damage yet? No.
Yeah. Damage.
22, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So am I raged or not, Matt? Just tell me yes or no.
Yeah, because your turn ends and you didn't attack our star creature. Yeah, no, you have. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
You are non-raged.
Non-raged.
Anyway, we'll all in it up.
I don't know why it's wrong advantage, Matt, for me. I don't get it.
No, neither do I. That'll be something to do with your beyond 20, I expect. Grim, I can't see your initiative order.
Yeah, I'm trying to. There we go.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. All right, that worked.
So, Grim, you see Alan get grabbed by these. He's now grabbed and he's grappled by 4 tentacles.
What do I have? Don't have a lot of spells. guess let's do.
Sounds like Erin's plan was actually reasonable. Like no one's got. It's probably going to be all right though. It's just a roper.
All right, I'm gonna cast Bless on. So everyone gets a D4 for saving throws and attacks.
Oh, nice.
On what, 3 people? So let's see where is everybody? I'm gonna assume. Well, I'm gonna cast it on Alan, Chiron, and Uma, since I am assuming they're gonna be doing the brunt of the heavy lifting.
Okay, makes sense.
And let's see, that's
nice.
Whereas Farland's just the tank. So
yeah, I'm hoping Farland stays back and just,
Sharpshoots.
Sharpshoots. And then let's see. Well, I guess I'm gonna go attack. I will move up and whack it with my. Oh, I can't whack because I just cast that. So instead, I will actually just hold my ground.
okay.
Yeah.
There's a tendril coming towards you as well, Grim. And with a 23, you are now grappled also. And it is going to. It's going to tendril. It's going to try and tendril Uma as well. Yep. And it pulls you, both of you, in tight towards him. Might say.
I'll hellish rebuke.
Yeah, you can. But also, Uma, he bites you for 29 points of piercing damage. He won't pass that, so he will get rebuked. Did you hear me about the 29 points of damage? Yeah.
Yeah. Got that. Thanks.
Alan.
Okay. So I am. Oh. What else have I got? I think just sticking arrows in these guys might not be the way forward in this. I've got. What's Wrath of Nature do? Here we go. Call out the spirits of nature to rouse them against your enemies. Choose a point you can see in the range. Spirit cast trees. So what are these things made of?
They look like they're made of stone, but you are not a doctor, so.
Okay, well I'm going to see what happens when I cast this. This should be interesting. So.
Yeah. So the ground will become difficult terrain. There are no trees, but there are roots and vines on the floor, I guess.
There's also a thing about roots. There's also a thing about rocks. Rocks is a bonus action on your turn. You can cause the loose rock in the cube to launch at the creature. You can see the cube. That's why I asked what they were made of. Would it?
Yeah, makes sense. There are rocks on the floor. There are plenty. So give me a d20. Your spellcasting is your wisdom. Oh, 20. Okay, that's a hit. And then give me 3d8 damage. There's these rocks like seem to jump off the floor and pepper this thing. Nice. Looks pretty hurt. Nice play. And it's going to take a strength check, which it will pass. So it's not knocked prone. And that last.
Still got another act. I've still got another action.
That was an action, right? So you've got a bonus action.
Bonus action. Look.
That lasts 10 rounds. So I'll give you a little 10.
What is that? I remember if. There we go.
You've got bonus actions are mainly enhancing your strikes. You may struggle for something.
No, I haven't got anything. I thought I'd just double check.
Yeah. Alan.
What?
A blessed dinosaur with 4 tentacles attached to you. They're not hindering you in any way other than to stop you moving.
They're not.
Nope.
Oh,
You're not disadvantaged.
Just gonna smack it, rage in it, and great weapon master, 2 attacks. Blah blah blah.
Yep. Action surge.
No, just using that.
The first one does 30 damage, and then the second one goes wide. But as you smash it, you realise this thing is harder than you think. It almost chips your axe. Almost as you smash into it, it's almost as hard as the solid rock which it comes from. It's nasty.
So 20. What's that? 30, 36. Don't forget the radiant.
Oh, I forgot the radiant. Nice. It's looking pretty badly wounded.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, just 2
sorry.
seconds. I'm gonna. Hang on. Did I just crit them with one of them?
Yep.
Oh, I bonus action the rage, don't I?
Yep.
Done.
Nice.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll X-Blade Kurtz this one.
Yep. Noted. I think I have an icon for that.
Yeah.
Loving my new icons tonight. It's a miss, I'm
No.
afraid.
No. It's not that. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Can I try that?
Yep.
Yes.
And I'll attack.
Yep.
1. Yeah, that's a miss. And the second attack.
Miss.
Yeah, that's a miss. Yeah, nice.
It's like chipping with Marisol against these rocks, and there's just like stuff flying around everywhere from Lee's magic spell. There's also
Yeah, but you know, I have like reach, so I'll stay. Oh no! Wait a second. I have a D4 that I have to use for the second attack. Maybe no, it's a 15. It's a shit anyway.
Uma, you are grappled by the waist, being pulled towards this thing, ready to be bitten.
So
Soon
I'm going
you're going to have to go to risky villains to avoid in the Underdark.
I'm going to bonus action smearing smite, and then I'm going to attack it with my tentacle whip.
Tentacle versus tentacle. It's a miss.
Sure, I've seen some anime like this.
It's a miss again.
It's a miss again.
Yep.
Oh,
What do I need to?
18.
What do I need to hit?
Wow.
Jesus.
I reckon 19.
At least.
At least 19.
Narratively speaking, this thing is like rock. It's like whipping rock, which is not always super successful.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to re-roll that with
Lucky.
Lucky.
Oh, you remembered Lucky.
Yeah.
You do remembering.
Uma.
Remembering Lucky is not the point.
Yes.
There you go.
Not for that, you lucky bitch.
Yeah.
It's almost like Lucky is lucky.
And
It goes down.
1d6.
Oh.
I get my tentacle whip and my favourite move ever, and I wrap it round this thing's head and just pull back as hard as I can and just
got a head. Top cone of this thing's brain just like squelch comes off and rolls on the floor.
My whip slams it onto the floor.
Slumps down. You've decapitated a stalagmite.
I kicked the
fair.
thing.
Lucky.
Lucky, man. Well done. Seriously.
I'm so glad I took that now.
All night.
That's brilliant.
All right. We're out of combat. What do you want to do? There are more stalagmites to the south, more stalagmites to the north.
I think we need to rest somewhere.
For me, it's time to go to bed, guys.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Yep.
Bye bye.
Yeah, take it easy, bud.
Can we not try and guard this area and maybe rest?
With 4, it only has 4 entrances, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 4.
Can we not go back? Can we not go? I mean, I don't sleep to rest, so we could go back.
No, neither do I. I can guard.
Alchemist. Let's go back to the Alchemist.
Can I mention
Because at
that?
least there's one
Phil.
entrance.
Stalagmites.
Yeah.
Phil.
And he's just a wee human,
Allegedly.
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 I say go back.
It's like
A wee human. I'm not gonna take my eyes off for the whole evening.
Yeah. We've kind of like been out 5 minutes and like we run back in, breathing and bleeding.
Oh, Minotaur, come in. You look wounded. Are you okay?
No, that place is fucking shit.
I've lost my
You didn't
token.
go
Where's it gone?
Cave of the Ropus, the one I warned you about, did you?
Look, there's little Zorn down south. What are they doing? They're just eating gems. Are they the gems you want?
Just if you tiptoe past the Ropers, they'll be fine, and you head to the east. You'll come across the river eventually.
But we met a huge Zorn. Just chilling.
Listen, you look pretty beat up. Do you want to sleep here in my lair? I mean, my apartment.
Not really, but we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Me and Farland can keep watch.
Jibber Jabber can keep watch if you like, and I think he sometimes sings me these lullabies. Would you like an Etin lullaby?
No, you're
No.
right.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yes.
Be quiet.
Uma.
Get the tea on, get a little fire going.
Yeah.
Me and Farland can keep watch tonight, and we'll be able to meditate for our rest.
The alchemist has a little bedroll here, and he just sits like yoga cross-legged on it and
Yeah.
watches you all. Doesn't say anything.
I'll make some tea.
But I'm going to go ahead and give you all the benefit of a long rest.
Yay!
Nothing's happening.
Much needed.
There's no in this particular little zone of the dungeon. There's not a lot of wandering beasties, and the alchemist isn't definitely not a threat. There's no threat there.
Oh, right.
So
I am happy to have a nice long rest.
you guys sound exhausted. If you want to call it there.
Yeah, I'm absolutely shattered.
No, I'm a bit tie now.
Yeah,
I'll throw.
I've done my killing of the day.
you did.
The lighting worked.
That was good.
I switched back to dynamic lighting, and it seemed to work okay.
Really cool.
It's good.
Yeah, really good match,
Mhm.
Matt. Really good, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll
Okay.
keep similar ones for next week. Welcome to level 4, by the way. That's pretty awesome. So level 4 and level 5, depending on how you play them, are relatively quick. It's possible technically, if you made all the right decisions and got lucky to finish level 5, this level in a session, 3 hours, possible.
Get down to level 5.
Not fucking likely.
And then level up.
It's not likely. But level 5, on the other hand, is takes a bit longer. But level 4 and 5, that's why you don't get a whole level each for 4 and 5. They're kind of two levels, neither of which are as big as some of the ones you've done previously.
Okay.
Like if you look at
Cool.
the map, you can
Maybe
see.
it won't take us 3 years after all.
Yeah, only 2.5.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
Like, if
quite
you-
funny, man.
compared to some of the others that you were there for weeks at, and you'd only revealed a little bit. You can see actually you've seen quite a lot of the level, and it's got. You've already heard the river sloshing around to the south, and that takes up quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I reckon you could be done with Mad Mage, killed Hallister, celebrating on his corpse, and home by Christmas.
As long as we get to kill
Next
Tristan
Christmas?
at some point.
Oh, yeah, no, Christmas 2024, just to be absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's a race between you and Funny and the vaccine, but I think you might actually finish this quicker than a vaccine. The vaccine might be first. Who knows?
Well, yeah, I was going to say this is going to see us right through the whole pandemic, won't it?
This was my lockdown dungeon of choice.
Yeah.
The world's going to shit. Let's hunker down and do 23 levels of Mad Mage.
Yeah. Howard, where are you?
Awesome.
Where have you camped off to away from home? Have you gone far?
No, it's 15 minutes down the road. It looks like our power just came back. So
Oh, nice.
Ah, excellent. We'll see you back at home next week then.
yeah, all this works fine on a laptop.
Yeah, you did all right.
Awesome.
I was waiting for. I was honestly waiting for Roll20 to crash because I thought there's loads of people on temporary night, so I'll just try and turn the dynamic lighting back on and see what happens. So it was really cool. Well done for not chasing the Zorn. Those gems are not worth dying over.
I'm
No.
so tempted.
I was waiting for
Yeah,
Alan.
don't worry.
Alan
But now we're all rested up.
I
Hey,
thought
Alan's
you were going to do it.
and Stampede.
I was literally like, nah, these are real, right?
I thought you were going to do it.
Yeah.
Nightmares flashing before my eyes.
Oh,
90
a negotiating minotaur and yeah, been interesting.
I'm really starting to like my character as well. So I didn't want to be eaten by Zorn again because every tavern from here to the rest of the campaign will be called Uma's Tavern rather than Wednesdays.
Say how much you like your character. It's like kiss of
Never
death.
say that.
I mean, look at
Oh,
Grim.
I hate that.
Grim's
He's such a
never
bitch.
said, I love Grim. He always says I've got 5 spares.
Yeah.
Grim has survived
yeah,
all
no.
this way. Purely
All my
because Howard
characters
hasn't said-
are just all drown now. Every single one after this.
right.
I've got like 5 drow waiting.
Yeah.
I have another tentacle whip magic item, please.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Umar, Aman.
Uma. Yeah, Uma.
I'm still waiting to bring in my Tabaxi monk, Matt. He's the twin brother. He's waiting.
Brother of Lazy River.
Lazy River. Yeah.
Oh. Well done, you guys. It was really good to game with you tonight. I know
Yeah.
we lost a few coaches.
Yeah.
Akira,
Good
she
stuff.
was dealing with family. She was kind of dealing with.
Yeah.
That's why she wasn't answering our calls, as it were.
Yeah. Oh, and you got to see my son in his underpants at one
Yeah.
point. That's bonus.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Is that
Brilliant.
allowed? Police-wise? Is that allowed?
YouTube have already rung me up about it, don't worry.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he's running in his underpants. Lovely.
So cute.
He doesn't know that it's on YouTube.
No.
It's great that we're now that kind of stream. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Listen,
Right, good night all.
All right.
Bye.
See you next week.
Everyone.
Bye.
Bye.